Hey guys. Okay, so I am Nicole Horton. I am one of the leaders in this group. I just wanted to come in here and introduce myself. I have been coaching for 2 years now, and these challenge groups have completely changed my life. I have lost a total with Beachbody about 25 pounds. And then another at least 30 pounds after pregnancy. And then before, so like my total weight loss has been like 55 pounds. Before I did Beachbody, I was like kind of in the gym and doing some things, and then I hit a plateau and decided to start in my first challenge group, and I had amazing results with the 21-day fix. I lost 11 pounds and like 13 inches, something crazy like that. My first program, which was the 21-day fix. So I fell in love with this. I fell in love with the challenge groups. I fell in love with the accountability, and I fell in love with the shakes. And I wanted to show you guys how I make my shake, because when I first started in my, when my coach first invited me, my parents had been drinking Shakeology, and I hated it. I thought it was disgusting. Like, it had a nasty aftertaste, and I remember telling my coach, like, sure, I'll join your boot camp, but I am not drinking those shakes. They're gross. And she was like, oh, well, sorry, I require the shakes, blah, 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 because I know the results that you're going to get. And then I just kind of ignored her after that. She followed up with me for months and months, and finally, after me struggling to even get results, I had hit a plateau, and I just was having such a hard time. I reached back out to her, and I was like, I really want to join your group, but I really don't want to drink those shakes. I don't like them. I don't want to pay for something that I don't like. She said, let me teach you how to make them, because I have a feeling if you don't like them, that you've been making them wrong. And that was the start of my journey, and I have not missed one day of drinking my Shakeology, and I love it. I love the way that it tastes. I love the way that I've learned how to make it, and I love the way that it makes me feel, because I've gotten amazing results, and I almost never get sick. I'm actually sick right now for the first time in 2 years since I started. Actually 2.5 years. So it definitely works. Like, all those superfoods and everything that's in them, all the stuff that it says on the back of the bag here, like, that's stuff that you're not going to find in anything altogether. So it's definitely something that I recommend that every single one of you guys use. But I want to show you how I make my shake every day. The cafe latte vegan is my absolute favorite. There's something greasy on the bottom of the bag. It was something on my stove. Okay. The cafe latte is my absolute fave. Caden, stop making that noise. I'm watching the neighbor kids, and he's waiting on his shake because he loves drinking it with me. So I figured I'd do a live video while I'm making ours. Anyways, cafe latte is my fave. But again, I still have to make it right, because I don't love it. It's Paisley playing with the dog bowl. I don't love it unless I make it the right way. So here's what I do. I fill up my blender cup I probably fill it like 3/4 of the way up with ice. All right. And then I do 1 scoop of cafe latte. Okay. And then I do about a tablespoon of almond butter. Okay. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff, guys, but I'm telling you, it makes it so creamy and so delish. So, tablespoon of almond butter. Hey, boo. Careful. I do a tablespoon, hey, Caitlin, of Hershey's chocolate syrup. I get the Simply 5, so it doesn't have a bunch of garbage in it. And I really like the dark chocolate one, but this is what I got for my hubs, so I'm trying to use it up. So I do about a tablespoon of that. Like I said, I really dress my shakes up and make them like my sweet treat for the day. Oh, I also put a scoop of our Power Greens in it because... What's the matter, Doodle, because I want to get my green in. So if I don't have Power Greens, I usually add like a cup of spinach. But I have Power Greens to use up, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, and then I will fill it up. I'll just barely cover the ice. I like the coconut almond milk because the almond milk by itself, I feel, has like a really strong flavor, and the coconut milk by itself is like it's very, very high in like a healthy fat, and I would prefer to have the blend because it's only 40 calories. So that's what I use. Okay, and then what I do is I'm going to mix this, I'm going to blend this all up, and guys, you have to blend your shake really, really well, okay? It's really important that you blend the crap out of it, all right? Otherwise, it has like a gritty texture. So let me get my blender lid, wherever it is. Here it is. I thought I had everything, but and I'm gonna blend it, all right? And you'll see how long I blend it for. You wanna push the button, Kaden? Hold it. Come on. All right. Usually I have to shake it halfway between. Okay. All right, so now that I've done that, hopefully she'll let me set her down. Okay. All right, now that I've done that, the last finishing little touch that I do, which I think I need to add just a tiny bit of water to this, but I add like a tablespoon of sliced almonds. Okay, and then I also add a tablespoon of dark chocolate chips. And then eat a couple for good luck. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. I know, Doodle. You need a snack?
The baby?
I know that you need a snack. I was talking to Paisley. Okay. And then, try not to make too much of a mess.
Since we had one in this before, and it's good water.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Oh, sorry. Okay, and then I just pulse it a few times just to like blend up the chocolate and the almonds because it gives it like a nice texture. And last thing. Oh my gosh, so good. I love to top my shakes with this coconut Ready Whip. It's good. Okay. And a little bit more chocolate syrup. And that is like my favorite thing that I have every day, guys. And this is how I make my shake every day. Here, Doodle.
That looks like
dessert, like a milkshake.
That looks like ice cream.
Yeah, tastes like ice cream. Anyway, so that's how I make my shake, you guys. Honestly, like I know that I add a lot of things to this, and somebody that hasn't been doing this for a long time would probably be like, she's crazy. How's she gonna lose weight doing that? I know how good everything in this bag is for me. I want to make this work for me. I want to drink this, but I can't just drink it by itself. So I'm going to make it happen. That's what I decided when I started this journey. Like, I'm going to make this work for me. So this is how I made it work. I have to make it really good. And if I'm having like a vanilla or a strawberry, I'll add like Jell-O cheesecake pudding mix, like a little bit to it, and some sliced strawberries and spinach, and I'll make that one taste really good. So this is how this is my personal favorite. If you have not tried the cafe latte, I highly suggest that you try it. But just know, like, your Shakeology is a huge part in your nutrition. It's a huge part in your results. And your nutrition is where your results are going to come from. So you got to find ways to make this work for you guys. You got to find ways to make the healthy eating a habit and something that you're actually going to enjoy, because we can't survive on plain chicken and broccoli and rice for the rest of our lives, right? So that's how you make this a lifestyle, is by making this fit you. And that's what I've done with this shake. This is what I personally have pretty much every single day. This is the one that I have on auto ship coming all the time. And yeah, that's what I make. So if you're looking for more recipes for other shakes, I have a ton in the unit section. Just click on Shakeology. You can also go to your Beachbody On Demand and click on Nutrition, and there's a Shakeology like video series that has tons of recipes in there too. But that's my personal favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm really, really excited to be kicking off this new program with everybody and to be getting results and to completely slay January. So I hope y'all like that. Talk to you later.